Haunted Mirror Chronicles. There's something about antique mirrors that has always fascinated me. Their ornate frames and slightly warped glass seem to hold secrets from the past, whispering stories of those who once gazed into them. It was on a whim, at a small, dusty shop off a forgotten street, that I purchased one. Its frame was intricately carved with symbols I couldn't quite place, and the shopkeeper seemed all too eager to part with it. As I set it up in my bedroom, I couldn't shake the feeling that I wasn't alone when I looked into it. The first time it happened, I thought I was just tired. It had been a long day, and my eyes could have been playing tricks on me. But as I studied my reflection, something felt off. There was a flicker, a slight movement that didn't match my own. I froze, heart racing, convinced it was just my imagination. But then, the reflection's hand twitched, its fingers curling slowly into a wave, even as I stood perfectly still. A chill ran down my spine, but I convinced myself it was just a trick of the light. Over the following nights, the mirror's behavior grew bolder. The reflection would smile at me with a sinister edge, its eyes gleaming with a malevolence that made my skin crawl. I tried covering the mirror, but each morning, the cloth would be on the floor, and the reflection would be waiting, its grin wider and more mocking than before. My dreams became nightmares, filled with whispered taunts and the feeling of being watched. Desperate for answers, I returned to the shop, only to find it boarded up and abandoned, as if it had never existed at all. With nowhere else to turn, I began researching the symbols on the frame, discovering they were ancient runes linked to a ritual of binding. The mirror, it seemed, was a prison for something dark, and my purchase had set it free. Now, as I sit here, the mirror standing ominously in the corner, I can feel the boundary between our worlds thinning. The reflection no longer waits for night, its gestures grow more aggressive, and I fear what will happen when it finally steps through.